Hey, Superfizz here again. I last night did a walkthrough video of Ethdo as it applies to Prismatic, and I really liked playing with it. I'm interested in learning more about it, so I figured I would make that video one in a series. So tonight I'm going to back up and just do the installation video, and then tomorrow or some other time, I might get to the full usage docs, which look really interesting, but are probably going to take me a while to go all the way through. So tonight, it's sort of like the Star Wars trilogy. I'll be doing what would be the first video, and yesterday's video I will rename to make the second video. So by the time you see this, this will be the second video, and you don't. None of this makes sense to you anyway. So Ethdo is a command line interface wallet manager for Ethereum 2 Serenity. Basically, it lets you create, well, you all know keys, like you've used keys in Ethereum 1 and for other projects. But in Ethereum 2, you need to stake. You need two keys. You need a validator key and a shard withdrawal key, and Ethdo manages those keys. It also manages sending contract deposits to the Ethereum 2 network from Ethereum 1. So I'm beginning here at github.com, weldtech, weldtech/ethdo. And last night I went into docs, but tonight I'm just going to focus on the installation, and I'm going to go through here. So Ethdo is built on Go. I'm beginning here with a clean target, Ubuntu 18.04. Okay, so yeah, it's clean. And I'm just gonna walk through these instructions. I haven't installed Go before, so to do that, I'm gonna do sudo snap install Go classic. I think that's gonna work. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure that's the best way to install Go. That's just how I install it, and I don't have any issues with it. There may be a better way, and I welcome someone telling me better. So to install Go, to install Ethdo, just copy that command. It's going to go get. And I noticed last time this took a while. After I do this, I'm going to need to, I think, set the path for Go. I'm just going to export a new path. And hey, look, there's where the wallets are stored. It's funny because I asked Jim McD that, and it's right there in front of me. It might have been there yesterday. I don't know. GCC not found, so sudo apt install. If you've watched any of my videos, you know, for me, I worry that I'm going through things too slowly. I'm going through them at my pace, and a lot of times, especially with this, I'm doing something I'm not really familiar with. So what I usually do is watch something at 1.5 speed. That's generally how I watch things. What do we have here? Can't find LSD C++ LD. That's a linked library. I wonder what the problem there is. We know what to do. It may be with the way I installed Go, but I'm just gonna solve it the way I solve problems. Hmm. Why did it fault the first place? Oh, GCC is not in path, so then I install GCC. Maybe I need a G++. I'm shooting in the dark. Okay, so I installed bin utils and G++ and everything went fine. So if I go to go and bin, now I have Ethdo, great. And now from home, I need to put that in my path. If I do which Ethdo, it's not going to be in my path, so I want to export my path. And great. And now, just for giggles, let's add this to bash profile in case I end up needing it again. That will that'll export the same path whenever I relaunch a terminal. All right. Now, okay, so I'm glad I figured that out quickly. Did you have fun staring at me? Okay, which Ethdo? Ethdo contains a large number of features that are useful for daily interactions with the Ethdo blockchain. Ethdo uses the Go Ethdo wallet system to provide unified access to different wallet types. When on the file system, the locations of the created wallet accounts are home.config eth2.wallets. And I saw this before. That's going to be empty right now. Yeah, it doesn't exist because I haven't created wallets yet. But I was looking for that yesterday. I got to .config, but I assumed that Ethereum 2 is part of some other installation because I had a dirty target yesterday. All Ethdo commands take the following parameters. Store, the name of the storage system for wallets. This can be one of file system or S3 and defaults to file system. I don't know what S3 is. Store passphrase. The passphrase for the store. If it's empty, the store is unencrypted. Wallet passphrase. The passphrase for the wallet. This is required for some wallet-centric operations such as creating new accounts. Account passphrase. The passphrase for the account. This is required for some account-centric operations such as signing data. Accounts are specified in the standard / format. For example, the account savings in the wallet primary would be referenced as primary savings. So the account in the wallet. Ethdo supports a configuration file by default in the user's home directory, but changeable with config argument on the command line. The configuration file provides values that override the defaults, but themselves can be overridden with command line arguments. The default file name is .eth2.json or eth2.yaml, depending on the encoding JSON or YAML, respectively. An example eth2.json file is below. Stores S3. What is S3? Am I supposed to know what that is? If I search, let's see. No. Alright, I'll need to figure out what S3 is. I'm not really sure. Stores S3, store passphrase S3 secret passphrase. Account is personal wallet operations and verbose. Ethdo also supports environment variables. Environment variables are prefixed with ethdo and are uppercase. So, for example, to provide your account passphrase in an environment variable in Unix, you could use export ethdo passphrase my account passphrase. Okay, that's handy. Output and exit status. If the quiet will suppress all output, verbose will add additional information, and debug. Commands will have an exit status 0, or system failure, of course. Oh, okay, that was pretty easy. Let's see. Do I want to go to usage? How to I think is pretty short. I think I looked at some of that yesterday. Yeah, let's just do this how to and then we'll call it a night. New wallets can be created with ethdo wallet create. Each wallet has to have a unique name. For example, ethdo wallet create my wallet. Great. If we go to config Ethereum, it should be there. And there should be one wallet in it. Awesome. Non-deterministic and version 1. Great. I like those deterministic wallets. Let's create another one and make it deterministic. You know what? Let's stick with the script. A wallet can be backed up with ethdo wallet export. This creates an encrypted backup of the wallet, for example. Ethdo wallet. I'm going to slide this over some. Export wallet is my wallet. Export passphrase. And we're going to call it export what? Export.dat. So that's going to be an encrypted file. Okay, 425 bytes in a file. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Note that by default the wallet backup is printed to the console, hence export that to redirect it to a file. Yeah. A backed up wallet can be restored with ethdo wallet import. So hey, let's do it this way. Let's go and delete that. Alright, that's gone. Now we'll go home and let's import. And we should be looking for a directory named ed0. Hey, replace it. That's kind of cool. All right. I mean, what else would it have done? Details of the location of wallet can be found with ethdo wallet info. For example, ethdo wallet info verbose my wallet. All right, let's go, and it will tell me that directory. So how do I get the name of the wallet? I used this name, my wallet, but it doesn't appear to be associated with that name anymore. Interesting. So how do I get... Huh. It looks like the name is somehow unbound to it. Would I have had to rename it there? If I add wallet, my wallet, let's try that. So the issue I'm having right now is I exported my wallet, I re-imported it, and then I tried to get information on it, but it no longer seems, even though the wallet did restore, it doesn't appear to have the same name anymore for some reason. Okay, so what I want to do is remove that. I'm wondering if I re-import it with wallet name there, if it will, you know, Ethdo wallet import data is home export.dat. Import passphrase. I want to do wallet is my wallet, and import passphrase. Ah, interesting. Wow, why didn't I spend like an hour looking at the help first? Oh, I just didn't spell it right. Wallet import data. I want to see command line completion didn't work when I did it the first time. Failed to read. No. Okay. So it wants an absolute path. Ah. Okay. Now that should be there, right? Yeah. So, and I just removed it. Yeah. So what I want to see is now if it will give me wallet info with a name. No. Interesting. Okay. I've learned something. I might ask Jim about that. He's the guy.